Good morning, good afternoon and good evening. It's Lee from Magnetic North Adventures, and today we're just on the edge of Storm Amy, and basically there's been 24 hours of rain yesterday and most of today. There's going to be a total of 41 hours of rain in this area. So I've come to check the river levels and to see if there's anything washed out mudlarking. So to my subscribers, new, old, those just visiting, you're all very welcome. So let's go and have a look at the river level and to see how much it's increased. It certainly has increased, I can see that. As I say, it's been lots and lots of rain. I've had a haircut, done it myself, you know. But let's have a look at this very fast flowing river. So there you are, it's gone up a bit. There has been a wash over here, so there may well be things slightly washed out. That area is still really dry, so no water's been over here. But yeah, you can see it's definitely slightly higher, not too much. So just looking on the washout area, got the really nice green painted pottery fragment, late 1800s. Bits of river polished glass. There's a bottle top there. There's bits and pieces, not a great deal, but we'll keep looking. So just down here, piece of pottery. It's a nice piece of blue and white, we'll have that. Just down here on the washout, piece of clay pipe stem and a small piece of clay pipe stem again. Just picked this up, and it's quite light. It's clearly drum shaped. It's a 18th century stone roller. That's a cool item. Definitely go keep that. So Storm Amy is bringing us currently 20-mile-an-hour winds, and we've had 25-mile-an-hour winds as well. And parts of Scotland, right up at the top, has had 94-mile-an-hour winds, and it has been quite interesting to see. There's a little bit of tree damage in some areas, but having a very quick look at the river there, it hasn't actually increased too much. I do apologise about the echo. I'm between a street which is now empty, basically where all the scrapyards are. So when I do my magnet fishing, this is the area that all my metal comes to be graded and reprocessed. But I'm going to have a look at the Atcliffe Mudlark Zone, Sheffield, and just show you what's going on down there. Picked a bit of old bone up as well. They used to use that for making cutlery handles, and we do still have rain until 9 PM today, and as I say, It's 41 hours of rain in total that we'll have had, and the water levels don't look like they've got too much increase in there. They maybe got an extra foot, 2 foot of water at most. We've got a week of sunshine due, so that's not enough water to replenish the water level, but I'm hoping it's the start of more things to come. More rain means more washout, more areas to clean, and more things to find, and that's how it is on the non-tidal rivers, so that's what we do. I'm at the weir where I can see how much more water there is, and as you can see, bits of trees have gone over, and there is actually at this point a 3 feet increase in water. You can see how powerful it is. It's running down the side, and over there it's almost touching the big piece of metal that can't be lifted because it's too heavy. So with how fast that water is, I'm not so sure that there's going to be anything to mudlark, but that's definitely a sign that there's going to be an increase of finds. There's going to be more trash coming down as well. So I hope I can do something today and just recover what I can recover. I found those few bits earlier, so that's a bonus. And today's channel shout out is going to go to West Country Mudlarks, and is also going to go across to Oklahoma Mudlark. It's his birthday today, so happy birthday to Phil over there. I have wished it, but it's there in video as well, in case you don't get my message beforehand. So I am correct, there is about a 2.5 feet increase of water. That brick, what's down there, that chimney fragment, that is normally out of the water. And panning across, most of the mudlark zone is back underwater. So there might well be something to find right now. And as we come down to the water's edge, you can see that a lot of it is underwater. And it is washing debris like this out. So there's going to be finds. That's too big and heavy for me to recover right now. It's an old mattress, and it is still raining. So as soon as the waters go down, I'm going to come back and I'm going to recover this, bag it up, get it into the trash. But with the water increasing, it's not safe to do so right at this second. All this is normally able to mudlark, and it's, as you can see, the water is lapping in, therefore it is actually still increasing in flood water. So we'll do what we can do along this little section here. You've got to be very careful, because you've got to keep an eye on the water. Always make sure that you've got an exit point. First bit of trash, we've got a beverage can I'll get that out of there. So looking at this, the water level has been up and it started to recede a tiny bit as well as a slight increase on the edge. So where all these sticks and debris is, yesterday that would have been the water line. Up here, that's got wet through from the rain, making it a lot easier to see any potential finds. But all this is the area that was underwater. Some of it still is, and all this out here, this is all area that will be mudlarked next week as well. See what we can get. Just down here we've got the remains of an old boot with brass or copper stud lace shape fittings. I spotted this. More trash. It's the remains of a yogurt pot. Just found this. It's a very, very early piece of slightly blue furnace glass. Yeah, I'll have that. That's good, clean nicely. Another find. The base of a 1880s type bottle. Most likely a wine bottle. Really thick glass. But yep, I'll use that for a stand of some sort. Just picked this old piece of timber up. It's oak. You can see where there's been a nail hole. That's probably part of an old armchair from pre-1940 for sure. And just here there's another early bottle fragment. Let's get that away. And another early piece of timber. Oak again. So definitely interesting. Definitely being cut and shaped. That could be as early as the 1800s. So normally all this is mudlark zone, and as you can see from the island, surrounded by water again. That's definitely a 3 feet increase here, and this part of the river, which was formerly a land bridge, now back underwater. So I'm going to retreat back, go the way I came for safety, and then basically have a look if there's anything that side. That's the area I was in, and the water area. And as we turn around, as I expected, there's a lot of trash. So I'm going to have to get on with cleaning this, removing all this waste. So there's cans all over the place, quite a few of them. So over there, look where they've all washed in. So we'll get rid of those. There's more over there. It's horrible, but they'll be gone in a moment. So the same area again. Now the cans have been removed. Doesn't that look so much cleaner? That's what we want. Nice clean environment. So that's a bonus win today. Some mess cleared up, some finds. We've still got all that to go down there yet. Let's keep going. Just down there, another environmental hazard. Definitely don't want that in the environment. Somebody's vape machine. Take that for recycling. Just found a nice little treasure. Can you spot the find? Give you a few seconds. there. Beautiful. Another piece. Red Sea glass, river glass. Nice. 1930s, 40s tail light from a car. Just pick this up. It's a piece of cut bone. That's a unfinished cutlery handle. That's most likely 1700s. That's nice. Definitely gonna keep that. So just here, I think I've spotted another find. Can you see it? There's a nice piece of polished green glass there, but this. Yes! Ceramic stone marble. That's cool. 1800s. So down at this section, again the water's still quite high, and as you can see, it has been under the bridge. It's slightly dried up down there, so I'm gonna get around, have a look, see if it's washed anything out. It's always exciting because you never know. This is now deep water, but it's not been high enough to actually take down all the vegetation on the island yet. So we'll see what happens. So this part is still like Amazon rainforest. Can't see anything through there. So I'm going to play it safe. But just looking around, you can definitely see more pottery and things washed out. So it's always worth a look just to see what's what. Just picked up more pipe stems, some 17th century pottery fragments. They basically look like this. Some pieces of river polished coral, some blue and white pottery, things like that. So today there was 35 beverage cans removed out of the environment. That's a win. Several crisp packets and some general drinks cartons, plastic bottles, things like that. So one bag of waste out of the environment, and that's definitely going to help the environment thrive that bit more. So very, very happy with that. So yep, that's a win for the environment. Right then folks, it is still raining. You might be able to see it on camera, and I just think it's now time to call it a day before the waters rise again, and go and do what I can do, edit the video, go from there. So shorter video today, but thanks for watching everybody, and to all my members, thank you very much for joining or for being gifted memberships. I thank you all, and to those just watching my video as well, also many thanks. Don't forget to click that like button, it does help the channel, and hopefully there'll be another adventure very, very soon. I've enjoyed this mudlark. Didn't think it was going to happen given the amount of water we've had down, but it's happened and it's been a good one. So I'll see you all soon folks. Bye for now. So the storm actually stopped a fair bit earlier than it said, and the total length of rain was 34 hours. Beautiful clear skies, bit of cloud, beautiful. The mudlark zone, and the water swell is coming through, still very fast as you can see, but that will start receding in the next few hours. So that will be a good mudlark for somebody.